and welcome back to Life for Less. So today we are going to be talking about how to stay fit on a budget. I feel like there's this common misconception that in order to look your best, you have to invest. That rhymed.
I am a poet.
While I do think that's true in some parts, that it is important to invest in yourself, I don't think that means that you can't achieve the results that you want if you have a budget or if you can't afford to put all of your funding pretty much to your fitness. So before we even get into anything, I think it's very important to set realistic goals. I feel like when it comes to fitness, a lot of us have goals that we want to accomplish, but it's important, I think, to be realistic. Like any goal that we have in life, be realistic. It's like, okay, I want to be this whatever, weight, size, tone definition, whatever by X date, right? You can have the overall goal, but set smaller goals in between. Okay, so by March or by this quarter, I want to be here, just so that it keeps you on track. And I think that it helps you not get discouraged so easily, especially if one of the reasons why you have to make adjustments and changes is because of finances. Then definitely set goals, because it'll help keep you on track. Also, I like to just say, like, every time I talk to someone about fitness, it's like, well, what do you like out of your fitness routine? You know, I know most of us aren't like eager to work out.
I hate it here! I want to go home!
And stuff like that, but I know there are certain things that we may enjoy. I know my friend really loves Soul Cycle. I know another friend really likes dance classes and just things that keep you active but doesn't really remind you that you're working out. I personally like to weight train. Really figuring out what it is that you like best, so that way when you go to do your research for how you can save money and continue to stay fit, you're looking specifically for those things. Because it wouldn't make sense if, like, oh, you really thrive in like a group setting where you're on a bike with people, and then now you're like, okay, I'm just gonna run some laps every day. Like, that might not really keep you motivated and might lead to certain frustrations when you're not hitting your goals, because you're not really doing anything that is motivating you to work out. That being said, there's nothing wrong with working out outside, especially if the weather permits it. I do think there's a lot that you can do outside that doesn't always require accessories or weights and anything like that. You can go to the track. If you're not into running, there's a lot of things that you can do on the field that I promise you will burn you out. You can take the stairs if you like. You can get together with friends and work out too. Obviously right now to socially distance with them, but it's a way to kind of get you out of your house if working out at home isn't working for you, and also get moving with other people. So there's a ton of free fitness apps. I'll put them here on the screen because I feel like I don't really remember them off the top of my head, but there are a ton of free fitness apps that you can do. And again, I would go back to analyzing what you need. So if it's like, I really want to take a dance class, okay, find an app that offers dance classes. Find apps, because sometimes there's apps that offer live dance classes. If you kind of need that motivation to be in real time, you could do that. You could also, like, someone I was talking to also did this, is basically they would Zoom or FaceTime a friend and they would both take the class from where they are. I know a lot of people get motivated by working out with other people. I don't know what's wrong with me. I happen to be the complete opposite. I think I actually slack off when I work with other people, just because like, if our motivation level is not the same and you're like, okay, I feel good for the day, I'm like, okay, I feel good for the day. Even if my body's like, sis, you know, you could have done a little bit more, I won't do it. But I know a lot of people like to work out with people. It helps keep you motivated. Also, it's like an accountability partner to make sure you're working out. So I would suggest doing a Zoom, a FaceTime, and finding an app that has something similar that you both could do at the same time. Set that time aside, get to work. One of my friends, his name is Jesus, and I actually put his Instagram information here and in my description, but he really is good at helping people, particularly me as well, kind of achieve your fitness goals without having all the weight and equipment that I feel like we need. Our body can actually be a very legitimate amount of weight for us when it comes to doing certain things, if you're into weight training, obviously. It's really just making sure your form is right and that you have resistance. So I have resistance bands, and honestly, one example right here. I like to do hip thrusts, because hip thrusts, and I like to do elevated hip thrusts. So either on the exercise ball and on the bench. I like to do them because they they get the results that I want in the booty region.
Someday, somehow, somewhere.
Okay, so they help round your glutes, strengthen your glutes, all that stuff that, you know, is good for you. But they also are very challenging. I don't think I've ever done them and been like, oh, that was easy. I usually do them with a 25 to 40 pound weight on my legs. More recently, I decided to just double up on my, I guess these are my, like, the highest bands that I have. I don't know what they're called, but I put both of them on. Why did I do that? Well, I couldn't get one thing with the weight on, so I did the whole workout with just 2 bands and literally, like, was rolling over and I was like, oh my God, like, making a bunch of noises because of how much resistance bands and my weight combined adds to my body when I'm trying to do a workout. So there definitely are a lot of ways that you can, I think people think body weight and just think, oh, I'm not gonna get results. You'll get results. You just have to get a little creative. So I highly suggest that you check Jesus' page out, send him any questions, he's really helpful. But also invest in like resistance bands. I would get a few different things that you can do that don't cost a lot of money, but are going to challenge you, because I think that that is going to keep you on track and really help you, again, achieve those goals that you want. This suggestion, I know we're in a pandemic, but I'm just throwing it out there for this reason. I know some gym memberships that cost $100+, and if you have a physical trainer, that can also be $100+ a month. If you are finding like, I just don't have that in my budget right now, investing in a home gym is honestly a great idea, especially being that we're in a pandemic and you know, everything is unpredictable. I will put in the cards up above if you are new here. Again, I created my home gym last December before I got any wind or idea of what was going to happen. And honestly, I've saved so much money this year. I think I've already kind of hit the number of what I spent on my home gym versus what I would have been paying monthly for my gym membership, which wasn't a lot. It was like, I think close to $30. It was a yearly fee and all of that stuff. So there's definitely ways you can create a small home gym at home if you have the space, if you are finding that your gym membership is costing you too much. And it doesn't require a lot. If you watch my video, there weren't a lot of new things that I brought in. I did have a bike, but there are other things that you can bring in, weights and all of that stuff, if you have the space to create a home gym, and you will save money in the long run, I will tell you that. Most people probably will break even in a year, but you might break even in 2. And if you plan on working out for the rest of your life, all you gotta do is wake up in the morning and walk downstairs or walk into the next room. It's like literally a lot easier to get to the gym if your gym is in your home. My last tip, again, is about the gym. If you're finding like, Kelsley, I can't be at home. Like, I can't be at home doing these little workouts and doing these little sit-ups. Can't do it. Then I would suggest just finding a gym in the meantime, again, because this is just living within the budget, enjoying life within the budget where we are. I would suggest finding a gym that is a lower cost. There are a lot of, I think, gyms that are affordable, that don't cost a lot monthly, and then just challenging yourself, whether that's, okay, I'm gonna set up a workout routine, or I'm gonna bring a friend with me, because I may not get the cycling classes or the dance classes that I had at another membership, but I do have access to weights and machines. I just need a little bit of help making sure that I stay on track. Definitely go the route of going to a gym that has a lower membership cost. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, I hope that you guys are getting some tips about how to live your very best life on a budget. And if you are on a fitness journey right now, I wish you the best of luck. Comment down below what kind of fitness classes or fitness routines work best for you. I have a Peloton app that I've been raving about, but I know there's a lot of other things out there, and sometimes it's just good to switch it up. So let me know. Comment below. That's all for now, guys. Tune back in next week for my next video. We are going to continue this 9-week series about living your life the way you want to, with the budget you have. You can do it, I promise. Favorite times of the year. I love the holiday season because I really feel like people are just like in a better mood. Don't know what it is.
Best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.